Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back, because if you're not there, I won't be doing this video. And if this is your first time, you're welcome to my channel, and I hope you have gone through my first video so that you can know some basic information about me and what this channel is all about. But if you have not, the link to the first video will be in the description box, and you'll be able to know who is talking and what our channel is all about. So today is gist time. I'll be gisting you about how I met my husband, Mr. A. Okay, so where do I start from? So like I said in my previous video, I'm a graduate of Owen University, so obviously I met Oga in the university. But the irony of it is my husband was in his final year when I was in 100 level. So how did we meet? Yeah, so I met him in my first year, and there was this thing they call August Rush. If you're an ex-overnight, you know August Rush now. Then the 400 levels will get 100 level babes and use them and all of that. And I was basically scared of August Rush, But we met in a different atmosphere, and I think that atmosphere made me more comfortable. Okay, so I was in the ushering unit, and my husband was also in the ushering unit. So he was the assistant chief usher. Yeah, he was the assistant chief usher, and I was just joining the unit, even though I was not very stable in the unit then. But so, and I think I got introduced by one of my cousins, Sundu. If you see this video, I think you did the introduction then. Where I think we went for cleaning in the chapel, and something got talking, and we got introduced. I can't really remember what really happened. We got introduced, and that was how God would not leave my neck. Even though before I entered the university, I was always praying that God, I want to meet the bone of my bone early. And growing up, my mom would always pray for us, like, don't worry, translation for this will be in the description box, but it basically means you will not marry another person's man. And that for me says how long the prayer of a mother or parents go in the life of a child. Because I've always, aside her praying for us and saying and all of that, I always pray about it too, that God, because you making heaven, your married life is also as important as you making heaven. Because if you marry the wrong man, even if the person is not so sound spiritual, even if the person is sound spiritually and you are not, one of you will be able to lift each other. Do you get? But if the both of you are not cold, not warm, not lukewarm, nobody will sharpen the other one. So iron sharpeneth iron, so says the Bible. So I think that also helped us. And after we met, he was always coming after me, and we were always talking, and I agreed to be his girlfriend on one of the occasions. And so what really happened was, as a final year student, there's this thing they do in Bowen, then rally, final year rally. You're supposed to, your boyfriend is leaving school now, you're supposed to be there celebrating and all of that. But unfortunately, in my own case, I was in the hospital. With ladies, once it's this time of the month, some of us find it really amazing. So I was either in the hospital or on my bed rolling and crying for help. But on this occasion, I was in the hospital, and Oga brought fresh fish pepper soup. Unfortunately, this babe does not eat fish. I don't eat fish, and when he brought it, he was like, he was telling me, oh, sorry, you'll be all right and all of that. And he brought the fish, and I'm like, okay, I don't eat this. So But thankfully my roommates were around, so they did the devouring of the fish. So I couldn't eat the fish. And Oga finished his thesis. Another thing that really happened basically in school when we met then was my husband was a first class honors student, and that didn't kind of get to me, and I knew it was the first. But I had this roommate, Elizabeth. They would say, first class honor, VC's list, she's always particular about, okay, it's academically sound. And in a way, I blushed about it, like, okay, it's academically sound, so yeah, it's good, it's a good thing for me. And we kept on at it, and my husband graduated with a first class. I was still in school. He would come visit, and there was this time, I think in my second year, I was in my sister's place in Ilorin then for one of the breaks, and a guy was saying he got me a gift and he wanted to bring it because his parents were also in Ilorin, and he brought the gift. And me being scared of my sister, like, what my sister said, I started dating boyfriend, when did I enter school? So I told him to drop the gift behind the chair. Like, somebody brought a gift for you, you're supposed to present it. I told the guy to drop it behind the chair, that I will pick it there. And my sister welcomed him. After he left, oh my god, Statosin practically hates me raw. He's already disrespecting you. He brought you gift and kept it behind the chair. Is that how to be? I was like, I'm the one that told him to put it there because I don't know what use. He was like, no, that's not an excuse. But fast forward to now, like, they are as close as they are best of friends. So now when I think about it, he wasn't actually disrespecting me. Now that you know that he's not disrespecting me, I just didn't want it to be this one is already bringing gifts. And I have not basically introduced him to anybody as my boyfriend or somebody I wanted to marry. So bringing me gifts was, hey, what will my sister do? Especially when you are from a disciplined background, and I'm always like, if she hears about it, she will tell mom, she tell all my sisters, because I have a large family. But eventually I'm excited because they are now very close, and all those stories I'm sure if I bring this up to her now, she will just laugh it off. So fast forward to my final year, I became the chief usher too, and during my final year dinner, Oga came around. I forgot to tell you, I started wearing engagement ring in, what's not 200 level, I'll be 300 level. And it was taking so long, like people started seeing me with ring and they're like, she's already engaged, at what level, and all that. And it was looking like she's becoming Lord of the Rings. You know what that means? Like, she's always wearing ring up and down. And it wasn't in school. How is he sure the guy is still there and all of that? But one thing he did that kind of made me feel okay, he didn't just put a ring on my finger. Anyway, he's also going. He also has a ring that he wears, and he's like, I'm wearing this for you, don't worry. Nobody is coming, nobody is going anywhere. Another thing we did together is we prayed together. It's very, very important, because I'm sure without prayer I wouldn't have gotten this far. Because there was a time in like 300 level we had a very big fight. Like, I was off his social media radar, WhatsApp. Neither of us was speaking to each other. But in a way, God just brought us back together, and we're able to meet at a point. And fast forward to now, well, God has blessed us. We'll be 6 years married this year. We got married during towards the tail end of my NYSC. Yeah, so we got married in July 2016, and while we wanted to get married, we did our introduction in April 30th. And after the introduction, my parents were like, we should pick a date for the wedding. And okay, we went to our parents that we wanted to do introduction, and we said we wanted the introduction to be in January. My sister just got married December, so I think we wanted the introduction to be in February and the wedding in April. My parents were like, I just sent one off. You want to kill me? They said no, that the introduction could be in April and we should find another date for the wedding. And so we went back and we picked July 30th, and voila, we got married July 30th. And since then, to be truthful, it's not like it's been all buttery and creaming and ice. We have our ups, we have our downs, but we keep growing every day. So the basic point of this video this afternoon is, regardless of where you find yourself, the first most important thing in a relationship is being tuned with God. Make sure the other person too is in tuned with God, because without God you're not getting anywhere. And if you're saying you want to make heaven, then the person you're connected to or the person you intend to marry also has to be somebody in the same tune with you. So being a Christian is not just myself. Now it has to be about the both of you, because you have to be intentional about it together. Because if you're going straight and it's going the other way, or it's going straight and you're going the other way, then you guys are not aligned. So the reason why I'm doing this video this afternoon is just to tell you that in any relationship, even friendship, alignment is very important. Thank you for watching this video today. And so if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. It means so much to me, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. And if this is your first time, I celebrate you. I love you. So please click on the subscribe button and subscribe to this YouTube channel, because we'll be seeing more of each other. And okay, will you be seeing me? Okay, you'll be seeing me, but will I be seeing you? I'll be reading your comments. I love you, and hopefully one day we get to meet. We never can tell. I love you. Have a good day. See you in my next video.